Hello everyone and welcome to Arts, Cuss, and Everything in Between. I'm your host, Eileen, aka Eileen the Little Crafter. And anything related to this podcast and the Little Crafter Show can be found on my website, eileenthelittlecrafter.com. Alrighty guys, we're talking SummerSlam, but a little side note, unfortunately, last year David, who was co-hosting with me, he's not here tonight. He had to go and do something, which I totally forgot about. Here I am, I'm bragging on Periscope that I'm super excited that he'll be on the show tonight, and unfortunately he's not. So that kind of wonks. But I know he's here in spirit, and I love you, and next time, honey, maybe we can do a WrestleMania type deal. Anyway, so moving into the matches, we have first off Sheamus and Randy Orton. Now, it's kind of weird for me to see Randy Orton as a good guy. I'm always used to him being a bad guy. When he is a good guy, I do root for him, but it's kind of weird. And I don't know, I feel like he's MIA a lot as of late, and I really wish that they would kind of pick up his character again as they used to be, as they used to have him before. Now, Sheamus was off the roster for a little bit. He had an injury, and then he comes back as a bad guy. It's kind of weird. I really love Sheamus as a good guy, but I do like the look of the mohawk and the beard with the little dangles on his beard. It's pretty cool, but I'm really not liking that he's a heel. Not at all. But in any case, in the match, apparently Sheamus beats Randy Orton, so that goes down for a win for the new Mr. Money in the Bank, who I don't think will ever cash in this Money in the Bank because Seth Rollins is the golden child of the, what do they call them again? What's best for business? I'm trying to think of the name. The Authority. That's the word. The Authority. Anyways, moving right along. So, now we get into the tag team match, which was a fatal 4-way championship match, which I'm terribly sorry about this, but I'm really missing the Usos. And, so I really hope that, I forget which one is injured, but in anywho, I just hope that he has a speedy recovery and that we get to see them back in tag team matches. With that, I'm sorry to say, but I'm really feeling like we're getting cheated out of a good division of the tag teams, because they do have the primetime players. They have the Lucha Dragons and Los Matadores and New Day, and with the New Day, and then maybe even another tag team, I think the Ascension, if they can finally get their act together. I don't know what's going on with them, but in anywho, so I kind of feel like the fans are being cheated and that we're not getting a really good tag team division going on right there, and that the belt is just basically being passed along in between primetime players and the New Day, and Lucha Dragons and Los Matadores are getting cheated out of this whole deal. So, but apparently New Day wins, and which technically I know they're still considered a tag team, but there's 3, and I am so sorry for this, but I do not think that as a heel, I don't like him as a heel, and that is Kobe Kingston. I feel that he is so much better as a good guy. I'm not digging him as a heel. No. Gotta get back on the right path there. So, unfortunately, New Day retains. Primetime players are going to go back for the gold. Next match, which is kind of funny and weird because for the longest time, Rusev was supposed to be looking as the golden child. And I thought maybe at one point we would see him, even possibly wrestling with what's his face? Oh, I can't. I'm not a huge fan. Brock Lesnar, and I kind of thought that maybe they would go for the belt. So, yeah, there goes that idea. I thought that would have been a match for the ages. At that point, I probably would have even rooted for Brock Lesnar, but which would have probably been like, holy cow, are you okay? Moment for me, but no, he is now wrestling over so-called jealousy, and Lana and him are split spill, and Dolph Ziggler is now the main squeeze, and Summer Rae is basically on Rusev's arm, and it just kind of looks a little funky. But in that match, it was a double count out. So, that wasn't good. So, this is a really interesting match, which I was very surprised in watching, and I have to give my hats off to the actor Stephen Amell, who is on the show, the CW, I think it's Arrow? Definitely Arrow. Anyways, he plays the Green Arrow, and Neville, who I'm really, really digging, and I just hope he continues upward in a very good upward motion. They were fighting Stardust and King Barrett, which I thought Neville was going to take the crown, but I guess they were like, no, let's give it to Barrett because he needs something, because we got to do something with him. So bad news becomes the king, bad news Barrett, and so forth and so forth. Anyways, so watching Steph Amell in this match was really cool because he really put his heart and soul into it, and he looked like a fan who had his dream just come true, and it was really awesome to see somebody put so much effort and his talent on this show and really represent what a fan could do, if given the good training, and maybe his acting abilities on the show came in. I know that he's probably had to do a lot of stunts, some minor, maybe more intricate stuff, so, kudos to that match. It was really good, and yeah, so, and then later on, we'll talk about a little bit of Monday Night Raw. So, anyways, we're going to be moving right along because there's 10 matches here. So, match number 5. The Intercontinental Championship is another thing that I would like to see a solo division match. Like, I would like to see people that are actually really hungry for it and up and coming for it, and not just, a 3-way. That's another match which I kind of wish they would, dwindle it down until people, because they have a lot of talented guys who will be really good for this. But Ryback is awesome as a champion, and he defeated Big Show and The Miz. Now, The Miz is always going to be an awesome bad guy. I don't know what it is about him. It is what it is. He's one of those guys that is just really good as a heel. Now, the Big Show, I don't know. It's like it flip-flops for me. I miss him as a good guy, but he looks like he's having so much fun being a bad guy, so I don't know. It is what it is. Number 6. So, by the way, Ryback does retain, so I'm happy about that. Woohoo! Go Ryback! Number 6, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, and the Wyatt family. Oh, God, can we say, come on, people. This is a guy who was basically fighting for the championship belt, who had gold in his hand until Seth Rollins took it from him. Like, seriously, now you're going to be making him fight the Wyatt family, family versus family? Like, come on now, that's not right. But that's just me. Anyways, I think Dean Ambrose, makes a pretty interesting good guy. He's, it can go either way with him. I mean, I think that he should be, I don't know. I think Ramos and him work really well together, so I think so far so good for them with the WWE. And yes, if you guys hear some paper in the background, I do have notes, because I want to make sure that I'm giving you the proper information as best as possible. Anyway, so, Dean Ambrose and Roman Reigns defeated the Wyatt family, which was awesome. Okay, now, moving right along, the wah-wah-wah match of the night, which I thought would have been the big match, but apparently They put it on SummerSlam, and it is Seth, I hope I'm pronouncing this right, Seth Rollins and John Cena. Now, thanks to that stupid Jon Stewart, and I don't know what's up with Brooklyn. Hello, why were you booing John Cena? Hello, this is John Cena, people. Hello, come on. Like, I don't know. I just feel bad for Cena because I kind of feel like every match that I've been watching, I hear more boos than yays. And so, John Cena, you are a hero to me. My son says he wanted Seth Rollins to win. And yes, he won both belts. So now he is this ego of the authority. Ugh, can't stand him. Oh my goodness. But I guess, like I was telling my husband while we were watching this, I think that he needed time to heal his nose, or maybe he just needed a break. I mean, he has been doing a lot of work behind the scenes, and kudos for him for his Make-A-Wish, his 500 Make-A-Wish, I forget what they call that, for granting his 500 wish. That is just tremendous and so honorable on his part. And my hat's off to you and kudos. Now, I know that there's a revolution in women's athletes. I know that, we are seeing to the hills that we are super excited about how we are seeing a rise and this tremendous thing that's happening. But in the world of WWE, I do not think that the women are getting their recognition as well as they should be. And I do not think that the championship belt should be held by, I think it's Nikki, any longer. I think that it's kind of unfair to the other divas that, the champion holds the belt for so long. That's just me. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 girls, well, women, in 3 teams. Now, at this point, all they need to do is bring back one of the other divas, maybe Anne Marie, or one of the other divas that are on NXT, and have a 3-team division, have a tag team division, or maybe have Nikki sit it out and have people fight over the belts, have a tag team, because I think that it's going to break down. They're probably going to start with the ego trips, especially Team Bad, which I cannot believe Naomi is bad. She's a heel now, and she looks like she's having fun, but I don't know. Banks, girl, don't get me started on her. So they had teams TCB, they had Team Bella and Team Bad, and TCB won the match. And then you have Kevin Owens and Cesaro. Interesting match. I was rooting for Cesaro because I'm kind of liking his new good guy, whatchamacallit, his persona. And unfortunately, Kevin Owens won, and I am so not liking Kevin Owens. He makes a really good bad guy, especially when he was just like, oh, John Cena, this and a third, and I just was like, ugh, get this kid out of here. But, I guess, he's proven himself, and he's working his way up in the ranks. Now, the match of the night. Brock Lesnar and The Undertaker. Now, unfortunately, I didn't watch it, so what I got from the match, because I asked my husband what happened, and thank you, David, for letting me know what happened. Basically, they said that The Undertaker did tap. So he did tap, but the rep didn't see it, and a big whole hablabaroo, whatchamacallit, happened, and Undertaker decides, well, they gave it to the Undertaker this year. So, Undertaker wins! Undertaker wins! Yay! Undertaker! Super excited about that. So, you know what's gonna happen, right? I think that WrestleMania is probably going to be another match between Brock Lesnar and the Undertaker. I think that it's probably going to be for WrestleMania, maybe Team Bella against PCB, which is Paige, Becky, and Charlotte. Oh, wait. Oh, I forget. Anyways. Well, I don't remember the names of the teams for this. Seth Rollins, I have no idea what they're going to do, because apparently on Monday Night Raw, Sting came out, and I watched this, and because I wanted to see what kind of satchel they got him, and I was kind of hoping that it would be broken into pieces by maybe Cena or somebody else, and it was Sting, and he was just standing there, and you can hear Stephanie, never, never, because he had the belt, and that was really absolutely hilariously funny. Just the best way to end Monday Night Raw. John Cena did get his revenge, and he slammed Jon Stewart onto the mat, and I thought that was hilarious. I thought he should have gotten punched in the face first, and then get slammed. But that's just me. What else? The championship belts for a tag team, I think that it will probably wind up the Dudleys, because they are back. Devon, get the table. They are back. The Dudleys are back, so I think it will be New Day against the Dudleys, and probably another Ziggler and Rusev match. And Stardust tried to get his revenge against Neville, but because he defeated, well, actually, not defeated, he was humiliated, so he decided to take some of his anger out on King Barrett on Monday night, and then he just wanted to try to attack Neville, but Neville got the upper hand and won that match on Monday night. And as far as the Intercontinental championship belts, I don't know. It's up to anybody, who we shall see who will be that. And as far as Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose is concerned with the Wyatt family, they go and cheat and they bring a new Wyatt member. Hello. Because they couldn't get the job done. So they get this guy. This is just as maybe even as tall or maybe even taller than the Big Show. And poor Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose Monday night totally got their clock cleaned. So that was totally unexpected. So probably 3 versus 2 match. Who knows? Unless they get a somewhat crazy member to join them and make up a new Shield. I don't know. So, and also on Monday night, the Bellas, who lost for SummerSlam, got their revenge against PCB. So that was not cool. But it was funny to see The Miz get his clock cleaned by women. Yeah. So that was pretty funny. So I'm very excited about SummerSlam this year, even though it is marking the end of summer. So yeah. So that's about it, everybody. And I'm tired. Sorry, I keep tripping over my words. I'm a little sleepy, and I'm missing my co-host. And so that's about it. Oh, and this theme song. I don't know. What do you think, guys? It was Cool for the Summer by Debbie Novato. I think it was pretty, it's okay. Anyways, alrighty. So you have a wonderful day, a wonderful night, and I will see you next week, and bye for now.